Oh, here we go. I recognize that. Oh, Travis Lee is not here tonight.
It is not Travis Lee.
It's Lethal X Logan Lasher.
And I'm going to stop you right there, Don. I'm going to do a little mental health PSA right here.
Okay.
Logan Lasher was what I competed as. That was a dark time in my life. There's true strength in asking for help. I got help. I put that behind me. I'm just Kyle now.
All right.
Kyle Eggleston.
Lethal X Kyle Lasher. I mean, Kyle. Whatever. I'll call you whatever you want. Trust me. So here we have.
All right. I was trying to talk over this idiot because I can't stand this guy. Me and him have went around, traveled everywhere, and this Rad Lightning is ridiculous. Look at it.
Well, take a look at his manager.
So I told you that eyewear was awful earlier.
He's in a pod.
Lightning is not going to just strike once tonight with my client, the Hollywood heartthrob, Rad Lightning.
King of the spray tan.
Is going to beat that wannabe Kyle Pro in the first round. But it's also going to strike a second time when he beats either the sad bot god Nathan Sensation or Whitey Riley Jackson and becomes the first ever Showtime Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Because as you guys can see, we already look pretty good in gold. So we're going to be adding a little bit more tonight.
Do they have a mirror down?
That heavyweight championship.
I don't know.
Now get over here, Kyle, so we can beat you.
Now they're being awfully flippant about Kyle Pro, but this guy here, he's one of the top wrestlers in the area here, and Rad Lightning has got his hands full with Kyle Pro.
No doubt about it. Kyle Pro, one of the top talents in the upper Midwest out of the Academy of Professional Wrestling in Minneapolis.
Weighing in at 213 pounds, the missing piece, Kyle.
I really like that shirt he's wearing. The pro that runs the show is here, Kyle.
He is, and you know what? He's one of my favorites to walk away with this nice championship title that's sitting right in front of us. I really like this kid. I've been watching him for the last years now, and he's really impressed me. He's gotten better and better every time I see him, and I got to say he's an odds-on favorite right now.
Yep, he's held gold 5 times before that I'm aware of, and he won't wear this around his waist for number 6.
If he can get a straight match, we're talking about Rad Lightning here, so there's going to be some chicanery, I'm sure. But in a straight-up match, I don't think Rad can touch him. But we know it's not going to be a straight-up match. So is Kyle Pro going to be able to overcome the interference and the influence of Bobby Storm?
And we know that Rad is not afraid to bend, if not break the rules, whatever it takes to win. And tonight, it's even more important because we've got 10 pounds of brand new gold on the line right here. The Showtime Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Referee checking over Kyle Pro for foreign objects, but I don't think Kyle Pro takes any shortcuts.
Rad Lightning, on the other hand.
Oh, yes.
Well, everyone is going to be in bringing their absolute best today because this title here, this championship belt, want to be the first time ever for the Showtime Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Everyone's going to be bringing everything they got.
I'm pretty sure I saw a brass knuckles fall out of that suit coat Bobby Storm is wearing right now. And, you know, I hope he returns it in time for the rental so he doesn't get charged extra.
I was just hoping he gets back to the funeral home in time.
But he'll probably get it back on time because, you know, the whole work release thing, they kind of insist that you get back. You get back by your designated time.
That is true.
Ready to go?
All right, this is going to be a dandy. Our first of 6 matches tonight. Showtime Pro Wrestling becoming the champion.
And here we go, Don. We're kicking off the Heavyweight Championship tournament right now.
They lock up, and Rad Lightning, right away goes for left arm, and then Kyle Pro reverses it.
Kyle Pro he's definitely a handful when it comes to the chain wrestling and the catch-as-catch-can style.
Work that arm.
Yeah, he certainly is. Now, of course, Rad Lightning has more experience than Kyle Pro, a lot more. But Kyle Pro has wrestled a lot of matches in the 5 or 6 years he's been a professional wrestler.
Yeah, he's crammed a lot of experience in a short amount of time, for sure. He's one of the busiest guys I know around here. He is always wrestling somewhere.
And he hopes to work twice tonight and bring home the championship in our main event.
Absolutely.
Now look at this, Kyle. He's working a body part. I like that about Kyle Pro.
Yeah, and he's having a little fun with it. He's playing with the crowd a little bit too. Don't get too carried away playing to the crowd though. Although I gotta say I like it. And embarrassing any Rad Lightning a little bit. That's always a good spot in my book.
I think using psychological warfare against
Absolutely.
an athlete like Rad Lightning, who just took a shortcut there
And
to the eyes.
that's the problem when you begin to play the mind games. Is sometimes you kind of open yourself up for a shot like that, a cheap shot, rake of the eyes.
And now we'll see if Rad Lightning can continue his momentum here, and he does.
What snap on that suplex.
Unbelievable.
And don't let my disdain for Rad Lightning get in the way of the fact that he is a very, very, very capable competitor, a very dangerous man.
And over the years, I believe the two of you have had some pretty brutal encounters. You literally beat the stuff out of each other.
Yes.
On more than one occasion.
We've had some very, very violent.
Oh, and look at this. Bobby
Like
Storm.
I said, Bobby Storm. His influence, his interference was going to be a big key in this match, and already we can see how that's bringing down Kyle Pro.
And, of course, Rad Lightning distracting the referee right on time.
And I'm embarrassed to admit it, but that was we also tag teamed a lot and kind of tore things up as a tag team too, and we were not exactly the nicest people, and we were pretty good at turning the ref. And
one of the most feared tag teams, in my opinion,
I appreciate
in the entire
that,
upper Midwest. Forces Among Men, is that what you was?
Product of Society.
Product of Society. Okay. Yep. I remember now.
That was another tag team I was a part of for sure. That was also pretty dangerous. That had Kane and myself and another individual.
Okay. Oh, and Rad Lightning there goes to the midsection.
That was lower midsection at best.
And now they're exchanging offense here. Rad Lightning seems to have the upper hand, at least for the moment. But we'll see. Picks him right up, drops him.
And that takes a lot of your power away. If you're back, you can't get any torque in your back. So many of the different moves come from the hips area, and with your back being tweaked like that, it's hard to get any power in any kicks, punches, any kind of maneuvers, anything. So it's a smart strategy by Rad Lightning, as much as I hate to say it.
Yep, he's got to keep him off his feet as much as possible.
Absolutely.
Obviously, Kyle Pro, the much younger athlete. Rad Lightning a little longer in the tooth, but he leads in terms of experience, and we'll see if that pays off for him tonight.
And there's that experience right there, being very aware of his opponent, being very aware of where he is in the ring.
Goes for the cover.
2 count.
The pro that runs the show kicks out. Cutting off the airflow. If you can't breathe, you can't fight.
Exactly. And if you notice, too, he's putting his weight. Rad is putting a lot of his weight on Kyle Pro's shoulders. Again, that's putting pressure and tension on the back.
And Bobby Storm watching at ringside, waiting for his opportunity to once again make his presence known here at the Elks Club in Rice Lake. He's on this action like me on a buffet, Kyle.
That's something.
Yeah.
I've seen that in action.
That isn't pretty. Oh, and a nice forearm there by Rad Lightning and Kyle Pro, who seems to be maybe seeing a few stars right now.
He's definitely got him back on his heels right now. Like I said, he is a dangerous competitor.
It's over.
The annoying Rad Lightning stuff apart. He is a dangerous man.
He says.
Well, I don't think he's quite got Kyle Pro. Exactly what I was just about to say. I don't think he's quite got him yet. And Rad does have a bit of an ego problem. So his arrogance kind of got the best of him there.
He's definitely his own best friend. Yeah. Loves himself.
He's pretty much his only friend at this point. But
have you ever been over to his house?
Unfortunately.
The only thing on the wall are pictures of Rad Lightning.
That's it.
Some are large, too.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
The life-size ones are the worst.
Yeah, those are horrifying.
Yes.
All right, the crowd now trying to fire up Kyle Pro as he fights Rad Lightning for an opportunity to be the new Showtime heavyweight champion. Kyle's back has taken a lot of damage. Duck under by Rad Lightning. And down he goes.
Hit him with that clothesline on the ropes. The ropes held him up. Now he hits another. Oh, he gets off his feet.
Wrestling, a sport of momentum, as you well know, and right now Kyle Pro has the momentum against Rad Lightning.
Absolutely.
Easily picks him up, and then what's Storm doing on the ring apron?
Oh, then a cheap shot right to the eyes on the way down. Didn't seem to catch him all the way, though. Uh-oh. What's he going for over there? Oh, Aaron's sacrifice.
Here comes Aaron's sacrifice.
Uh-oh, that might be the downfall here.
All right, what Aaron's sacrifice left his eyes and makes up for in tenacity. I don't think Storm wants it.
That's it. That's it. I told you if he could get a fair shot at it, he had a really good chance to walk away the winner here. And that's just what happened, thanks to Aaron's sacrifice.
So Kyle Pro advances. He'll be in the finals tonight. And I am very excited about our next match. Don't want to sell this one short. But the Dad Bod God and Riley Jackson are going to tear it up for their chance at gold.
Absolutely. Riley Jackson is another very, very, very slippery character. Very dangerous. And Dad Bod God is, of course, he's a god around here. People just love him. And he's got to be, just with the crowd behind him like that, he's got to be a favorite coming into that, too.
And Riley Jackson is on a roll lately, as you may know. He's appeared recently for All Elite Wrestling.
Absolutely.
And represented himself pretty well there. So it's going to be definitely a match. Once again, a match with a wrestler with a lot of experience. That's Nathan Sensation, the Dad Bod God, against the up-and-comer, although he's been pretty successful lately.
Yeah. Again, at All Elite Wrestling, competing against the top talent in the whole world, as far as I'm concerned, in hanging and holding his own. I would say that this is too bad, but this makes me happy.
He's still got his glasses, though.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.